Get ready to discover the wild side of motorcycling history. Today, we'll uncover forgotten machines that once roared with rebellion and innovation. These rare, under-the-radar bikes broke rules, turned heads, and vanished into obscurity. Until now, each one tells a story you won't believe you missed. Number 10. Royal Enfield INT 650. The Royal Enfield INT 650 is a modern homage to the brand's 1960s Interceptor, blending retro charm with contemporary engineering. Powered by a 648cc air and oil-cooled parallel twin, it delivers 47 horsepower at 7,250 RPM via a 6-speed gearbox with a slipper clutch. Its 270-degree crankshaft and counterbalancer ensure a smooth, torquey ride with minimal vibration. The double-down tube steel frame, developed with Harris Performance, supports 41mm front forks and twin gas-charged rear shocks. At 478 pounds wet, it's no featherweight, but its 24-degree rake and 106mm trail offer nimble handling. The 2024 update adds LED lighting, cast wheels and tubeless tires, and revised switchgear. Despite its modest spec sheet, the INT 650's analog gauges, bench seat, and classic silhouette make it a standout in the retro segment, especially at its sub-$7,000 price point. Number 9. Triumph Bonneville T100. The Triumph Bonneville T100 is a modern classic that channels the spirit of the original 1959 Bonneville. Powered by a 900cc liquid-cooled SOHC parallel twin engine, it produces 64.1 horsepower at 7,400 RPM. The 270-degree crankshaft gives it a distinctive exhaust note and smooth torque delivery. A 5-speed gearbox with assist slipper clutch ensures relaxed cruising. The T100 rides on a tubular steel cradle frame with 41mm cartridge forks and twin rear shocks, while braking is handled by a 310mm front disc with a Brembo caliper and a 255mm rear disc with a Nissan caliper, both with ABS. Weighing 228 kilograms wet, it features classic wire-spoke wheels, analog twin-pod gauges, and a sculpted 14.5-liter tank. The 2025 Icon Edition adds hand-painted coach lines and a sapphire black aluminum silver finish, reinforcing its timeless British roadster appeal. Number 8. BMW R12S. The 2025 BMW R12S is a modern homage to the legendary 1973 R90S, blending retro aesthetics with cutting-edge engineering. It's powered by a 1170cc air oil-cooled boxer twin, producing 109 horsepower at 7,000 RPM, and paired with a 6-speed gearbox and shaft drive. The chassis features a steel trellis frame, 45mm fully adjustable USD forks, and a paralever rear suspension. Braking is handled by dual 310mm front discs with radial 4-piston calipers and a 265mm rear disc, all managed by ABS Pro. The lava orange metallic paint, brushed aluminum tank, and red pinstriping echo the R90S's Daytona orange livery. Standard tech includes adaptive cornering lights, cruise control, heated grips, and shift assistant pro. With billet detailing and option 719 classic 2-spoked wheels, the R12S is a retro cafe racer with serious pedigree. Number 7. Honda DAX 125. The Honda DAX 125 revives the spirit of the 1969 CT70 Trail 70 with a modern twist. Named after its Datsun-like pressed steel T-frame, the DAX features a 124cc air-cooled single-cylinder engine producing 9.4 horsepower at 7,000 RPM. It uses a 4-speed semi-automatic transmission with a centrifugal clutch. No hand lever needed, making it beginner-friendly. The bike rides on 12-inch alloy wheels with fat 130/70 tires and is suspended by a 31mm telescopic fork and twin rear shocks. Disc brakes with ABS ensure confident stopping, and at just 107 kilograms curb weight and a 775mm seat height, it's nimble and approachable. LED lighting, digital instrumentation, and a 3.8-liter tank round out its urban practicality. With a top speed of 90 kilometers per hour and 60 kilometers a liter efficiency, the DAX 125 is retro fun reimagined for modern city life. Number 6. Kawasaki W230. The 2025 Kawasaki W230 is a lightweight retro motorcycle inspired by the 1965 W1, blending vintage aesthetics with modern engineering. It's powered by a 233cc air-cooled SOHC single-cylinder engine producing 14 pound-feet of torque at 5,800 RPM, paired with a 6-speed gearbox and chain final drive. The steel semi-double cradle frame supports a 37mm telescopic fork and twin rear shocks with preload adjustment, offering 4.6 inches and 3.7 inches of travel respectively. Braking is handled by a 265mm front and 220mm rear disc with dual-channel ABS. The W230 rolls on 18-inch front and 17-inch rear-spoked wheels and tube-type tires. At 315 pounds curb weight and a 29.3-inch seat height, it's approachable for new riders. Classic touches include a teardrop tank, pea-shooter exhaust, dual analog gauges with LCD inset, and LED lighting. It's a charming alternative to the Royal Enfield Classic 350. Number 5. Yamaha XSR 700. The Yamaha XSR 700 is a neo-retro roadster that fuses 1970s-inspired styling with a proven MT-07 platform. At its heart is a 689cc liquid-cooled DOHC parallel twin engine with a 270-degree crankshaft, delivering 74 horsepower at 8,750 RPM. This CP2 engine offers linear torque and a distinctive exhaust note. The diamond-type steel frame supports a 41mm conventional fork and a preload adjustable rear monoshock, both offering 130mm of travel. Braking is handled by a dual 298mm front discs and a 245mm rear disc, all with ABS. The 2025 model features LED lighting, a reverse LCD display, and updated switchgear. With a 32.9-inch seat height, 410-pound wet weight, and a 3.7-gallon tank, it's agile and approachable. Retro cues include a round headlamp, step seat, and exposed aluminum details, paying tribute to the iconic Yamaha XS650 of the 1970s. Number 4. Moto Guzzi V7 Stone. The Moto Guzzi V7 Stone is a minimalist Italian roadster that blends 1970s charm with modern engineering. Its 853cc air-cooled transverse V-twin, derived from the V85 TT, produces 65 horsepower at 6,800 RPM, with over 80% of torque available from just 3,000 RPM. Power is delivered via a 6-speed gearbox and shaft final drive, preserving Guzzi's signature layout. The steel double cradle frame is paired with a 40mm telescopic fork and twin preload adjustable shocks. Braking is handled by a 320mm front disc with a 4-piston Brembo caliper and a 260mm rear disc with a 2-piston unit, both with ABS. Weighing 198 kilograms curb with a 780mm seat height, it's approachable yet characterful. The Stone features LED lighting, a digital dash, and blacked-out finishes, offering a raw, authentic alternative to more polished retro bikes. Number 3. Suzuki Katana. The Suzuki Katana is a neo-retro street fighter that revives the radical design of the 1981 GSX 1100S Katana. The 2025 model is powered by a 999cc liquid-cooled DOHC inline-4 engine derived from the GSX R1000, producing 152 horsepower at 11,000 RPM. It features a 6-speed gearbox with a bidirectional quickshifter and a slipper clutch. The aluminum twin-spar frame is paired with a fully adjustable KYB 43mm USD forks and a link-type rear monoshock. Braking is handled by dual 310mm Brembo front discs and a 240mm Nissan rear disc, all with ABS. The Katana includes the Suzuki Intelligent Ride system, with 3 ride modes, 5-level traction control, and ride-by-wire throttle. With a 12-liter tank, 217 kilogram curb weight, and 825 millimeter seat height, it blends sharp aesthetics like the square LED headlamp and blade-like bodywork with modern sport bike performance. Number 2. Ducati Scrambler Icon. The Ducati Scrambler Icon is a modern reinterpretation of the original 1960 Scrambler, blending vintage cues with contemporary tech. It's powered by an 803cc air-cooled L-twin Desmodoo engine producing 73 horsepower at 8,250 RPM, paired with a 6-speed gearbox and a hydraulically actuated slipper clutch. The steel trellis frame is suspended by 41mm Kayaba forks and a preload adjustable rear monoshock, both offering 150mm of travel. Braking is handled by a 330mm front disc with a 4-piston caliper and a 245mm rear disc, both with Bosch cornering ABS. The 2025 model features full LED lighting, a 4.3-inch TFT display, ride-by-wire throttle, and 2 riding modes, Road and Sport. At 170 kilograms dry and with an 805mm seat height, it's approachable and agile. Its minimalist tank, wide bars, and round headlamp evoke Ducati's carefree scrambler heritage. At number 1, the Harley-Davidson Sportster S. The Harley-Davidson Sportster S is a radical reinvention of the iconic Sportster line, blending heritage with high-performance tech. At its core is the Revolution Max 1250T, a 1,252cc liquid-cooled V-twin producing 121 horsepower at 7,500 RPM, paired with a 6-speed gearbox and slipper clutch. The engine is a stressed member in a lightweight steel trellis frame, enabling a curb weight of 228 kilograms. Suspension includes fully adjustable 43mm USD forks and a piggyback monoshock with 3.2 inches of travel. Braking is handled by a 320mm front disc with a 4-piston Brembo caliper and a 260mm rear disc. Tech features include a 4-inch TFT display, cornering ABS, traction control, cruise control, and ride modes. With its low 765mm seat, fat tires, and high-mounted exhaust, the Sportster S is a muscular modern cruiser that defies Harley tradition. From obscure engineering marvels to forgotten road warriors, these retro bikes prove that legends aren't always in the spotlight. If you enjoyed this dive into the rare and remarkable, let us know your favorite in the comments. And don't forget to share with fellow vintage bike enthusiasts hungry for hidden gems.